Hello and welcome back to Wealth Vigilante, where we expose the financial illusions that keep you stuck and hand you the playbook to escape. Today, we're calling out something that's become the ultimate status symbol for Gen Z and Millennials: Coachella. But not the music, not the vibes, not even the overpriced sushi burrito. We're talking about how this once-in-a-lifetime experience is low-key wrecking your financial future. And you probably don't even see it happening. Let's get into it. Coachella tickets go live and in seconds, sold out. Why? Because the marketing is elite. You're not buying access to music, you're buying status, aesthetics, a moment you can post and relive as a memory highlight for the next 6 months. But here's the thing. General admission, that's $599. VIP, now you're at $1,299. But don't stop there, you're flying to Palm Springs. Add $300 to $500 for round-trip airfare. Accommodation. Hotels near the site spike to $700 plus a night. Even a dusty Airbnb an hour away goes for $250 per night minimum. You want to camp? That'll still cost you $179, and you're sleeping next to 6 strangers who haven't showered in 3 days. You haven't even eaten yet. A pulled pork sandwich, $35. Lemonade in a souvenir cup, $18. And if you want to sip cocktails under that Ferris wheel, prepare to drop $100 plus per day on drinks. Then there are the outfits, because showing up in jeans and a tee, you'll look like the lost UPS guy. Festival fits, glitter makeup, disposable cameras, sponsored sunglasses. You're out another $200 to $400 easy. Total damage? $2,500 to $4,000. And that's being conservative. And now here comes the biggest slap in the face. Even after spending all that, you're stuck in 9 hours of traffic just to get into the parking lot. Bumper to bumper. Cars overheating, people peeing in bottles. No shade, just chaos. It's over 100 degrees, there's no real place to sit. Your phone signal is trash, and you're dehydrated in a desert, paying luxury money for third world infrastructure. Now let's talk about those luxury amenities. You've paid all that money, right? But when you finally reach the festival grounds, you realise the porta potties are disgusting. The lines are ridiculous. Food and water stations are overcrowded, and half of them are running out of stock by 3 p.m. There's no air conditioning in sight. And let's not even talk about the crowd levels. You're packed in like sardines, and you have to wait forever to see your favourite artist for 20 minutes. Oh, and don't forget that VIP experience you paid extra for. You thought it was going to be a VIP lounge, right? But it's just a slightly less crowded section with a better view of the back of a bunch of people's heads. Real exclusive, huh? Want to get out early? Hope you didn't plan to Uber. The prices are at surge rates that'll make you second guess your life choices. And yet, you spent all that money and endured the chaos, just for a couple of Instagram stories. But wait, the worst part is coming. Most people aren't paying for this upfront, they're financing it. Coachella has an official payment plan. You can drop $49 now and pay in 5 or 6 monthly instalments. Sounds convenient, until you realise what you're really doing, going into debt for clout. Swipe that credit card, the average APR is 21.37%. So your $2,000 weekend turns into $2,427 if it takes you a year to pay it off. And if you miss payments, now we're talking late fees, credit score hits, and compound interest wrecking your future net worth. And for what? A blurry video of a headliner showing up late and leaving early. 60% of attendees finance their Coachella tickets. That means over 120,000 people every year are saying yes to short-term status and no to long-term freedom. And this isn't just about one festival. This is about a culture that teaches you to look rich instead of becoming rich. Now let's zoom out. What if you said no to Coachella? And yes to investing? You take that $2,500 you were going to spend in the desert and drop it into an S&P 500 index fund. Historically, that grows at about 10% a year. 15 years later, you're looking at $10,000 plus. Keep doing that every year instead of flexing at festivals. You're sitting on a six-figure portfolio before you're 40. But most won't do that, because the likes feel better than a brokerage statement. Because society praises flexing and punishes delayed gratification. Because you only live once. Right? Here's what they don't tell you. You only live once is a great slogan. When you already have your finances handled, but most of you don't. 1 in 3 Americans has less than $1,000 in savings. 40% can't cover a $400 emergency. Yet Coachella sells out in hours. This isn't about hating festivals. Go to concerts, travel, make memories. But do it from a place of abundance, not desperation. Not FOMO, not I'll worry about it later. Because every dollar you throw at pretend luxury is a dollar you're stealing from your future self. You can rent a moment, or you can buy your freedom. And that's the cold truth nobody tells you. So the next time you're about to drop $3,000 to flex on the internet, ask yourself this: would future you thank you or hate you? You're not broke because you don't make enough. You're broke because you keep financing someone else's profit at the cost of your own potential. And if that hits too close to home, good. You're not meant to stay asleep. You're meant to wake up, take control, and build a life no one can take from you. You just watched Wealth Vigilante, the place where we cut through the hype and talk real money. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and send this video to one person who needs to stop pretending to be rich and start learning how to actually get there. Until next time, protect your wealth and stay vigilant.